Hello YouTube. This is my dog, one of my dogs named James. Say hello to everyone. Hello, I am a Pomeranian. I'm 5 years old. Okay, let's get started. I couldn't wait to start. Okay, today, first and foremost, I think I want to talk about this woman I happen to find today. I'm very happy to be able to find this woman today. I've been finding more and more wonderful wonderful women who are great English speakers. All of them are great English speakers, and they all inspired me a lot. I am whispering now just because my daughter is still on the first floor in the toilet as usual. She makes it a rule to go to the bathroom before going out because she's worried. What if she wants to go to the bathroom while walking? She's very conscious. And she's very meticulous, and she's very, like I am. I'm also very meticulous. Okay. I'm tend to worry about small details. Yeah. And I think it's a good thing. It's a nice thing. Yeah, being meticulous is a very good and not talent, but I don't know how to say it. Quality, because I'm sure that I believe that there must be some certain jobs, certain occupations that require such, not tendency, but quality, being meticulous. And this has something to do with that woman I met this morning. I happened to find this morning. I was watching one of the YouTube videos where two women. I've been talking about YouTube videos where some women appear in them, right? And today is not an exception. And today, the video I happened to watch was the one where two women were talking about something in English. And of course, those women are Japanese women. I'm very interested in Japanese women, men as well, but Japanese women who speak great English. They are so much influential to me at the moment, especially up until now. Before, I didn't like it very much, so intentionally I tried to avoid watching such videos because I thought that it might get me shocked, right? But now I really want to improve. I really want to grow, so I'm eager to watch their videos. And that is why these days, more and more videos I was able to find, and more and more great women I have been able to find, which is really good to me because I really want to be like them. And it actually is changing my life as well, which is really nice. I feel so fortunate. That that is probably because I am wanting them. I'm wanting such people. That is why I'm enthusiastic. I'm optimistic now, and I'm no longer be afraid. I'm no longer no. I'm no longer. I am no longer afraid to see such women. Their, how they do and their activities, their great jobs, and everything influenced me. Everything they do, not influence, but inspire me, right? And this woman is a Japanese woman, and I guess she's in my age or a little younger than I am. By the way, my birthday is coming up soon, and now I have something that I'm thinking of giving myself as my birthday present, and I'm going to talk about it later, maybe, if I don't forget. Okay, and let's get back to where I am. And I found this woman who is a little younger than me, probably, and she was born and raised in Japan, but she loved English. She would love English so much when she was in elementary school already, and she said that she loved Sesame Street so much, and so did I. Okay, so did I. I loved watching Sesame Street. It was on NHK, and when I was watching it, I remember the program was on probably once a week, probably on Saturdays and Sundays, or either Saturdays and Sundays or Sundays. Okay, but she said that she used to watch it. She would watch it every day in the evening. So maybe her generation and my generation are a little bit different. I'm sure though. And anyway, and she begged her mother to let her go and study abroad, but her mother wouldn't agree. And she ended up studying abroad when she was in high school or college. I don't know. I don't remember it correctly, and anyway, she has been living in the U.S. for more than 30 years now. And probably she is around 50 or a little older, 50 now. And ever since then, she married once, and she says that she was a DV survivor, domestic violence survivor, and she got married again, and she has now two children who are all grown up, I guess, and she's her own boss. She has her own business as a coach. Okay, and her specialty is business, whereas another woman, or the other woman who was in that video also, was an English coach for advanced students. And I've been watching the other woman's, the English coaches, videos of the English coach, the other woman, these days, because in her, she has two YouTube channels. One is for English pronunciation for advanced students, and the other is a business channel, and she teaches how to succeed your business in English mainly. And especially I love the other business related channel because I can see her speaking in English and explaining things in English. That kind of channel is the channel I really want to see now because she's Japanese, she speaks great English, and she's one of the people who inspired me so much, and I can learn how to say things in English by listening to her explaining things in English. And that's exactly the best channel, one of the best channels I really want to see at the moment. And also that is that is one of the channels that made me inspired, made me want to do more and more things myself, made me more eager. All right. And I was watching this morning I was trying to watch any of her videos today, and I wanted to pick up some videos where, I mean, the English coach, okay? I'm talking about this English coach's videos, okay? I really wanted to pick up videos from her channel, business related channel, where she was collaborating with other Japanese woman speaking English or talking with each other in English. And the video I was talking about at the beginning was the one I chose this morning. All right. I was right. And this woman who has been living in the US for more than 30 years, who is a domestic violence survivor, is a wonderful woman. She's so powerful, and she speaks really good English naturally, and her personality is really nice. And she's a down-to-earth person just by looking at her talk for such a long time. Or once I started listening to her speaking English, I understood that she's a very good person with good nature, and she's a down-to-earth person, and very humble but not snobbish, and very friendly, very honest, passionate, and amiable, and gregarious, and a bit giddy, because her hair is red down here. She has long hair, and down here she has black hair, dark hair like me, and her hair looks red. The similar style of the hairstyle, the woman I was talking about yesterday and the day before yesterday in my videos, whose name is Kaori. She's also a coach. All right. She teaches how to speak English for advanced students, and her students live not only in Japan but also all over the world, because even people who live abroad have a hard time communicating with the local people in English, because they don't have confidence with their English. So, and she is the very person, one of the one of the people who influenced me, who inspired me, who changed my life. And I feel so fortunate to be able to see her, because it happened just several days ago, or even a few days ago, but finding her changed my life. It's changing my life so much, because now I'm confident that this practice, speaking practice I've been doing for the last 26 days or so, was something right to do for me. And she was convincing, and I believed her. And that's not because she was right and I believed her and I trust her. I don't know how to say it. I got stuck. Okay. I've been doing this, and I'm sure, I believe that I'm on the right track. Not just because I met her, I got to know her, but she convinced me so much. She convinced me so much because she has been there. She's been there, and she has done that. So that's why. If she was one of those returnees who had lived abroad because of her parents' job, I wouldn't have believed her so much. I wouldn't have been inspired by her so much, because I tend to feel that such people are different, because I'm not saying that such people are not making great effort, or they were not working hard or something like that. But when you are in a situation where you can easily expose yourself to English speaking environments, I am not saying that their situation is much easier than us, like mine, but I tend to assume that they're different anyway, and I'm not actually being influenced by such people, but people who influence me or inspire me most is like Kaori, or today's great woman, okay, or the English coach who is living in Hawaii, and those women who have been struggling to master their English are the ones who inspired me the most, and I really want to be like them. And since they are just in front of me, I feel as if they were just in front of me as good examples, as good role models. Thanks to the internet, thanks to YouTube, I can relate to that, and it gives me great opportunities. It gives me a lot of great opportunities to try to be like them. And every day, whatever I do, I always think about them, and I'm always imagining them while they are speaking English. And it's like mirror neuron, as they say. When I see them, or when I imagine them in my mind, and in the situation where they are doing their great job, I feel as if it was happening to me, okay? And now, today, for example, I've been thinking about something in English, even though I was just doing it in my mind, but I was always thinking about them. I was always imagining, and I don't know. I was having them in my mind, and I'm sure that it gives me good influence. You can say that they rub off on me. Is it okay? Their existence rub off on me, meaning I can have good influence from them, right? Just by imagining them. All right. And I have to add one more woman whom I was talking about 4 days ago, 3 days ago. She was also an English pronunciation coach living in Japan, and whose videos where she might be speaking in English I've been avoiding to watch. I have been avoiding to watch any of her videos where she might be speaking in English because I was just afraid to see it. I was like, what if she could speak very good English? Because I was a bit jealous and I was coward, I was timid, I was a coward and I was timid, and I didn't want to get shocked. But I was happy then, that day, when I was watching that English coach for the advanced learners, who is living in Hawaii, the one I am talking about today. And the other woman, an English coach, whose video where she might be speaking in English, I've been avoiding to watch. It's so confusing, and I really hope that I'm sounding, what I'm saying makes sense though. Okay, and when I watched it, I brought myself to watch it. I really watch it. I really had to be brave enough to watch it, but I did it. And I was impressed because she was speaking very good English, although her speech was a bit slow because she was speaking while thinking a lot, and she was choosing the right word, and she was saying lots of which I almost never can. It just showed how much English she has been speaking, how long has been speaking English, because it just shows how natural her English, by just listening to her speaking English, I can understand that how good, what a great English speaker she is. And I really admire her, and I was influenced by her also, and I was proud of her, and I was very happy that we have such great people, including her, who can speak great English. I was able to learn a lot from her, from the one video. All right. And today's woman, who is living in the US for more than 30 years, and she was so gorgeous. She was gorgeous, and her speaking is very clear, easy to catch, and she speaks with gesture, lots of gesture, and she's powerful just by looking at her speaking English in front of me myself on the screen on YouTube though. Encouraged me so much. It made my day, and she had a good sense of humor, which made me laugh a lot, which brightened me up. Is it okay? Is this expression is okay to use in this context? I hope so though. And she's great, and I really want to keep up with her. Okay, she has an YouTube channel also, but her subscriber is amazingly not many. Okay, her channel doesn't have many subscribers, and I was to my surprise, I was surprised at it. But in her videos, she's always natural. She's always true to herself. That's what I love her about the most. And I want to be like her. I want to be a person who is true to herself. And I've been trying to be true to myself in my life for the past all those years. But from now on too, I really want to be true to myself. And I always want to do something that I love to do. So this has a lot to do with why I stopped studying for the test. Okay, I've been talking about it little by little, but day by day, new idea came into my mind, and it hit me, and a new idea hit me today. But I stopped studying for the test, although I have been working on it so much. I was eager to do it. I was even happy to do it for the last 2 months because by doing it, I realized that my vocabulary has improved so much, and it makes my listening improve so much as well, and it makes it much more enjoyable. I mean, by listening for the test, my vocabulary improved, and now I find it even more enjoyable when I'm listening to English on YouTube. I'm reading something because of my improved vocabulary. Just boosting my vocabulary changed my life. So that's why I'm very happy that I had the opportunity to study for the test intensively for the last 2 months. But now I completely stopped studying for the test because, simply put, it's no longer fun. Okay, but instead, from today or tomorrow, I started reading as much as possible, because this is also what Kaori told us to do, to improve, or overcome the difficulty related to understanding English. And I've never tried reading as much as possible or intensively for a certain amount of time. I've been trying to read up to this point. I mean, up to this point, is it okay? Up until now, so many times I tried to read, but mostly for the test, right? And just until recently, I've been working on the workbook or textbook or I don't know, reference book, or for the step test first grade, the test I was supposed to take. But reading, there are many reading materials in there, and I thought that I must work on such reading comprehension problems, no matter how boring the story is. But now I find it very wrong, not right, because it's not fun. Why would you have to do it? It is not. If it's not enjoyable, why would you have to do it in the first place, right? What for? And now I firmly believe that I don't need any test to measure my skills. I don't need any test to judge my English ability, estimate my ability, or whatsoever. I think it's alright as long as I can enjoy, because that's what learning English is all about. Because I don't need a qualification. Yeah, I need it to let people believe that I am good enough, but I don't need it if I can express myself freely to my heart content, or to the full, or as much as I want. My main goal is to be able to be a good English speaker who can express her thoughts and feelings in English, because I love English, and I really wanted to be a good English speaker when I started studying English when I was 28. And all these years and 3 decades, I have been trying many things through many trials and errors, many unfruitful attempts. And because I didn't know what to do exactly, because English was my first foreign language. I had never tried any foreign language before, so I was always looking for the best way to learn English. And I even didn't know if I could make it in the first place. But now I know that I have to convince myself that I can do it, because this is the most important thing. Self-doubt is no good, okay? But now I firmly believe that reading a lot is the key, and also writing a lot at the same time is key to improve my English ability, to make it to the next level. That is why every time I upload my YouTube videos like this, I always try to write description, and I was always looking for any place where I can post my writing, like diary or something. And I didn't know if I should start blogs or I should start homepage, web page, or I should start writing my posts in English on Facebook. I don't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I haven't decided what to do just until recently. But now I have a YouTube channel where I upload this kind of speaking practice every day, which I didn't want to do at first because it was daunting for me to see myself speaking English, especially videos. But I'm now happy that I started it and I didn't give up. I didn't stop doing it because now I am quite enjoying, and the more I do it, the more enjoyable it has become. It has been becoming, and now I can write description. To add some explanation about the video, what I was talking about, what I was thinking about, or something like that. And sometimes a short story and sometimes a long story. I post such things on the description. Okay, my daughter is back. I'll be back. Okay, bye bye.